Now, security cameras from a neighborhood in northeast Delhi show a young woman being stabbed in broad daylight on the road outside her house. The woman, who was 21, died in hospital on Thursday. The woman's parents say the killer, identified as Adil, has been stalking her for a year. The police says he had left Delhi and returned to the city on the same day that he stabbed her.
Stabbed in broad daylight in the nation's capital. A 21-year-old girl killed by a man just 50 meters away from her home in East Delhi. Riya Gautam, an aspiring air hostess, was returning home when suddenly she was stopped by this man, Adil, her attacker, who Riya's family claim had been harassing her for a year. They say they had complained about him, but nothing was done.
पुलिस के बाद गए और पुलिस में इसकी कंप्लेंट की राइटिंग में। ये आउट ऑफ स्टेशन भाग गया, फरार हो गया। नहीं मैम, अगर वो बंदा अरेस्ट हो जाता है पहले जो है पुलिस उसको अरेस्ट करती तो ये आज ये नौबत नहीं आती है।
ये इसमें देख रहे हैं उस फैमिली की क्या कंप्लेंट थी और उस पर क्या कार्रवाई करी गई है हमारे तरफ से।
Perhaps even more disturbing than Riya's murder is how no one came forward to help. The CCTV footage shows how people just stood by and did nothing. Riya is just the latest among young women in India killed by men who had stalked them. In June last year, a 24-year-old was hacked to death in Chennai by a man who she had refused to marry. And September last year, a young school teacher was stabbed 30 times by a man who had been stalking her. Yet another example to show how women still unsafe in Delhi. In this case, the family say that they had even filed a police complaint. But despite that, the harasser, the stalker, even the abuser, according to her family members, could not be stopped by the Delhi police. They could not arrest him in time, and the young girl had to lose her life. In New Delhi, Tanima Biswas for NDTV.